Hello, all. Good morning. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Genesis.
Good morning. Hello,
It's okay.
Mar.
Hi, hi.
Good morning, everyone.
I think I missed the interview with Rebecca, right? It's our first time, right, Rebecca? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I cannot understand. I cannot attend the interview on your time. I don't know why. But yeah. Okay, let's wait. Others. Wait a minute. Previously, Steve is wait like from an hour ago, but I think a time zone in Latin America is complex, yeah, because you have like three time zone, and even like in Brazil, I think they have two time zone. So what time is it,
Actually,
Rebecca, in your time?
now it's 10:06 here.
10:06 or 10. Yes,
Yeah,
same.
in the morning. Yeah. There are 4 time zones just in Brazil.
Sorry, for time.
Yeah, 4 time zones in
Wow.
Brazil.
Wow. Are you from Brazil,
But
Rebecca? Where you come from?
I am.
Oh, which Brazil? Sao Paulo or which?
Yeah,
Where Brazil?
yeah. I'm from São Paulo. Yeah.
Sao Paulo. So that's why the right thing to check the schedule is check on the Google Calendar. That's the only right thing to check.
Yeah, Google does all the work.
Wait a minute. Okay, so we just start. That's fine. I want to invite all of you to join my game. Hmm. Okay, Genesis, Jose, and Rebecca. Please join the lesson that I host. I share the link on the Zoom chat. Yeah. Satya, can you like send personal reminder to others? I think we have
Yeah,
like
yes, I'll do
three
it. Yeah,
more,
yeah. Sure, yeah.
Alphaba and Steve. And I think Alex also. So, but usually I always start on time, like no matter many participant coming. So, and even this session is recorded on YouTube, but it is unlisted. So, in case even like you can just join like 1 hour or not to finish, that's fine because we can see the recording. So let's start. So this is the lesson that usually I use when I conduct webinar. Of course, you can modify or use mine, or you can create your own version. That's fine. Even if you think starting the training or webinar not using the lesson, that's also fine. This is the only sample that I create. Maybe it will like quite inspire you, or maybe yeah, just see how we can give any feedback to it. But of course, first of all, before we continue, in every webinar, we always introduce ourselves. Yeah. And maybe I already introduced myself on our interview, but let me introduce myself again. So my name is Umar Abdul Aziz. So you can call me Umar. So actually I'm from Indonesia, and then why I can work for Quizizz, because previously I'm the only person from Indonesia that work for Quizizz. The story is because I continue my master degree in Bangalore, and the headquarter office of Quizizz in Bangalore. So that's the story. I work for Quizizz since February 2020. It is like a couple weeks before pandemic. And currently, actually, I responsible for growth in Southeast Asia. But like, yeah, start this initiative. We also want to expand our community initiative in Latin America. So the features that I really love from Quizizz is teleport. I think everyone loves teleport, right? And the second one is team mode. Yeah, I really love team mode, but I don't know like why not really many teachers like really using it. They prefer to use classic mode, but that's fine. My second favorite feature is team mode, and the last thing is interactive lessons. When I create the lesson, I always try to create like a fancy design features. Even if you see this, because currently it is a bit hard to create a good design on the slide, on the lesson itself. So I create it on the Google slide and then import the slide to the lesson. And then before we continue, actually in the first meeting, I really want to know about you, yeah, not only about like your name, where you come from, but yeah, just a very few trivia question. Genesis, Rebecca, and Jose. You want to choose mountain or beach? Which one you prefer? Genesis? Okay. Okay, mountain. I want to someone to reply. Okay, Rebecca. Please introduce yourself to others, and then what is your answer for this question, please?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good evening. My name is Rebecca. I'm an English teacher in Brazil. I'm also a Google trainer and a strengths coach, a Gallup certified strengths coach. And I love to use tech tools with my students, and I've used Quizizz for 3 years now. And my favorite features are the power-ups, and I love the pictures that each player gets, and the gifts. My students love gifts, and I love the gifts as well. And my answer to that question was I prefer the beach as
Right.
a good Brazilian.
Wow. Yeah. So far as beautiful beach. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
What is your favorite beach in Sao Paulo?
I've been a lot to Guarujá.
Waterjack. This one.
No, Guarujá. G-U-A.
Okay. Okay. Type it on the Zoom.
Yeah. G-U-A.
G-U. Wait, this
No.
one.
G-U-A.
Type it. Just type it.
Guarujá. Yeah, it's in the chat.
Oh wow. It's really.
Yeah.
It's in Sao Paulo.
Yeah. I've been many times
Is
there.
it summer right now in Sao Paulo in Brazil?
No, it's winter, but it's around 30 degrees.
Wow, that's not winter. That's a bit hot, but it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rebecca, did you just decline the schedule for Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah, I'll be in class.
Okay, that's fine. You
I have
can
classes
watch the.
on Thursday and Friday. Yeah.
Thanks for confirming. Just confirmation. Okay, we go to the next question. Okay, coffee or tea? Let's see. I think Brazilian they prefer coffee only one. Who choose coffee?
Me.
Oh, Jose. Where I come from, Jose?
I am from Mexico.
Oh, from Mexico. So
Hi,
yeah,
nice to meet
please introduce yourself to others, and then
you.
what is your
Okay.
favorite features and why you prefer coffee. I'm a bit surprised because actually Brazil is one of the most coffee exporter, but we have trainers from Mexico who prefer coffee. Anyway, so Jose, please.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Jose Luis. I'm from Mexico, from a city called Querétaro. I'm just quizzes about 1 year. I love coffee, like you can see. In Mexico, there is a city called Veracruz, and it's a famous place that export coffee to all the world. And my family is used to drink coffee in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, and all the day.
Wow, how
It's a
many
tradition.
glass of coffee like in a day usually?
Yeah, I like the American coffee,
Ah,
but I love all the different kind of coffee there are.
I see. Yeah, let's hope that maybe we can meet sometimes, and I will give you Indonesian coffee because Indonesian coffee also a bit famous. Maybe not really famous as Mexican or Brazil, but yes, a bit. Even when last month when I went to Bangalore to the quiz office, I bring some coffee and yeah, some I don't know like Satya. I think Satya didn't love coffee. Is it Satya?
I mean, I prefer anything, tea, coffee, depending on the situation. For breakfast, probably tea, and then let's say if I want to just have something for lunch, I mean after lunch, then coffee. Yeah.
Okay, and welcome Alessandra. Just join. Wait a minute. You can join. I give you the link. Okay, all of you want to be an astronaut.
An astronaut.
Okay, Genesis, it's your turn. Why you wanna become astronaut than Olympic medalist, and how you using Quizizz? What is your favorite teachers, please?
Well, hi everyone. I have problems with my internet. That's because I don't have my camera on, but I expect that you hear me well because I have a lot of luck. I want to become an astronaut because since I was a child, I loved space. I was always the type of children that wants to be out in the night to watch the stars, um, and see the sun. So that's why like a dream for me to be an astronaut. I'm a science teacher, so I think that's why I also like to know about black holes and all of the physics about space in general. Also, my favorite feature here in Quizizz is like the compatibility that has with Classroom, because in my school we use a lot Classroom, so I can export all the grades, and that's awesome for me.
See, and Genesis from Peru, right? You're from Peru. Hello, Genesis. You're from Peru, right? Peru?
Ecuador.
Ecuador, Ecuador, sorry. Ecuador. What time is it in Ecuador?
It's 8:20 a.m.
Wow, so it is morning. Yeah? Is it morning for you? Are you a
Yeah,
morning person or not really? Or
just as just I'm a morning person. Usually here in Ecuador, we always work in the morning, so we have to be morning persons.
hmm. Okay, thanks, Genesis. And then last question, because we still have one. Alessandra just joined. Oh, Steve joined. Okay, living alone in Tane Islands with all facilities or attending one month festival. Wow, living nice. Hi Steve. I know. Wait. Please join the link that I just shared to you on the chat. Okay, all of you want to live in small tiny islands. Alessandra, so you should be also choose live in tiny islands. Why? And yeah, please introduce yourself to others and then.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning here in Brazil anyway. My name is Alessandra. You can call me Alex. I think my party days are over. Just thinking of, I used to love going to festivals and big parties, but, I think I prefer peace and quiet more than I prefer a month's party, It's just, I enjoy time with myself and I enjoy nature. I enjoy my comforts, so I think that would make me prefer to live on a tiny island with all the facilities than going to a festival. Yeah.
Where is your best vacation? Your best holiday place?
That for me is very difficult
Because you have a lot, yeah.
Yeah, because each place is so unique and each place has so many different things to offer, like here in Brazil, I love both going to the beach, but I rather going to the beach kind of autumn months because it's not so crowded and the weather is good and doesn't rain so much, So I can enjoy the nature and I can enjoy the sea breeze and all of these things. And I also love going to the mountains as well, because then the landscape is so different and you get some breathtaking views and it's really nice. Yeah. That's, and like traveling abroad, it's hard. Like one place that really impressed me was Peru. I didn't know what to expect, even though it's here in South America, and going there just blew me away. Like the people is just so friendly, the food was so amazing, and nature there is just really, really beautiful.
Let's see. So how are you using Quizizz? Like how many years, or what is your favorite features, Alex?
Repeat the question, Omar, sorry.
How do you use Quizizz? Like how many years you already, how many years? Yeah,
you've been using Quizizz.
And then what is your favorite features?
I started using Quizizz at the beginning of the pandemic, yeah, because when I was searching for digital tools to work with my students, and I came across Quizizz, and then out of all the digital tools and platforms as I was testing, Quizizz was the one I got to kind of familiarize myself most, and I thought the interactivity tools and the platform was very user-friendly, and I mean, right now I really love the video and audio answer option on Quizizz. Yeah, I think
I
these
think
two
that's
new
really relevant
features,
for English teachers. Yeah, I think.
they are really good, and I think it brings the student closer to the teacher. You know, like it's a bit becomes you're not just answering a quiz. You can answer the quiz and then give your voice can be heard more, and I really like it. And like as Hennessy said, this syncing with the Google Classroom and being able to import the grades from Quizizz directly into Google Classroom, this is really, really good as well.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Will your friends join? I didn't see her. Anyway, Alex, will your friends join? Because
Sorry, I had
Uh,
muted myself.
yeah,
She hasn't answered me yet, but I'll talk to her later, and
Ah,
I'd say
that's
she
fine.
won't join today, but I see if she can join from tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. So because we have one more Steve, okay, I will give this question. Okay, holiday to UK or South Korea? I don't know. Is it an ambition for English teachers to go to UK? Oh no, all of you want to go. Okay, Steve, your turns. But yeah, first of all, I'm really sorry about the time zone confusing. Even I just realized that in Latin America, maybe you have like 4 time zones. But the things, just check the Google Calendar, because yeah, that's the easiest thing to check, like what is the schedules. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But please introduce yourself to others and then tell about your story with Quizizz and why you prefer South Korea. Hey Steve, are you there? Okay, I think we miss him. Steve, are you there or you need some time to answer? I think he still figure out how to answer the question. But okay, thanks everyone to join. Not many people here, but because it is for the instructors, and like you are top of the top. Like we select power users, and then like many people fill the form, and then we really select each of you that we think is deserve to become instructors. And Satya, how many teachers that fill the form for the super trainers in Latin America for Brazil and outside Brazil? I think we have 100. Yeah. Satya, okay. Satya, we also lost him. But anyway, guys, so thank you for answering my question. Oh yeah, before that, I have 2 things. The first one, I'm a person that not really formal. Like yeah, I'm wearing t-shirt, and then sometimes my phrase is really informal, not really formal. That's one thing. And the second things, my English actually really bad for sure. I know you find lots of grammar error on the lesson, on the chat, on everywhere. And actually, I'm a bit nervous because all of you are English teachers. And I don't know, maybe some of you like really hard with grammar, like, okay, it's wrong, it's wrong. I know. But yeah, that's one thing. If you think I read in the wrong way, you can correct me, that's fine. On the lesson, on the chat, I really want to improve my English for sure. But I hope my English not the language will not be a barrier between us. That's one thing. And then yeah, before we start the webinar or training or anything, sometimes we always start with the problems. Why we have quizzes? What is the problem for the teachers? Kind of that. And we can say that teachers are busy. I think you agree with that. Yeah. Most of teachers, they're busy. They have to arrange a lot of things. They have to complete a lot of tasks. For example, I don't know in your country, but let's say in Southeast Asia or India, the teachers, they have to plan the class, preparing the materials, give homework, evaluate the project, grading, or even communicate with the parents, a lot of things. And this is the illustration like how the teachers like really have a hard work. Yeah. And quizzes come. We want to make the teacher's life much easier. So that's why you can see the t-shirt behind me. It's similar, yeah, and you will have the t-shirt soon. We'll figure out how to get it. But our tagline is destroyer of worksheets. Yeah, it is not like really destroying the worksheet, but the idea, we want to automate the low stake assessment, kind of that. In Indonesia, for example, the government asks the teachers to evaluate the hardest question, the easiest question, kind of that. If we use manual grading, it will be very hard, right? But if we use quizzes, we can find, yeah, you can see, if we use quizzes, usually we don't need to create the quiz from scratch, right? We can find the relevant content easily, and then we can share it to the students, and then we can get the instant and real-time result, and then yeah, we can analyze the result. It will really help us as teachers. And then what is quizzes? I know all of you already know quizzes, but when we conduct the trainings to others, or even like we explain quizzes to our friends, colleagues, maybe they ever heard quizzes, but they don't know quizzes. Like in Southeast Asia, some teachers, they think quizzes is like Zoom, like Google Meet. No, it's really different. But it's really fair for the teachers that they don't know quizzes at all, that yeah, they don't have any idea what is quizzes. So explain the really basic things about quizzes. What is quizzes? Yeah, it is fine to just join. Okay, you can introduce yourself. I have some question after this lesson, that's right. So the point, quiz is a learning platform. Oh yeah, one thing that's very important, actually quizzes is not only quiz, because we have lessons, keep in mind with that. And even we will have whiteboard. Whiteboard is like Jamboard. Maybe all of you already know Jamboard, yeah. We will have Jamboard in September, about early September, in a couple weeks later. So quiz is not only quiz. Maybe right now, like maybe 90% teachers or 90% quizzes users, they think quiz only for quiz, only for fun, only for gaming, kind of that. Even they don't know that we have a really advanced report. So highlight this this sentence, yeah. Quiz is a learning platform, not only for quiz. And then we have millions active users, millions content, and then it is a perfect thing for instruction, review, and low stake assessment. And then quizzes, it can be used anytime, anywhere, any modes. We can use synchronous, asynchronous, and then we can use with any devices like laptop, personal computer, tablet, smartphones. So usually in global South, usually the students, they don't have tablet or laptop for themselves. That's fine. If they have smartphone, they can use smartphone. Even like in some countries, in some area, the teachers, they don't have a laptop. That's fine. The teachers on quiz, they can just use smartphone. And then currently we have lots of various of question types. We have, like Alex just taught us, we have audio recording, video recording. Yeah, we have many question types like a couple months ago, and this is very basic and simple, but many new users, they confuse about quizzes, like how many Z we have on the platform. Sometimes they put double Z in the middle. Sometimes they think we only have like 2Z, like Quizizz, without double Z at the end. For like all teachers, sometimes all and not really high-tech teachers, sometimes they a bit confused how to type the proper website. But my suggestion is just Google it. On Google, even we type the wrong letters, the wrong word, the Google will correct the website. So yeah, just advise them to Google it. And then it's really easy to create account on Quizizz. Yeah, even actually in Southeast Asia, sometimes teachers, when I have webinars, even sometimes I need to spend like 15-30 minutes to create an account. But keep in mind, when we conduct webinar or trainings or anything, make sure that they can create an account. Yeah, usually for high-tech teacher like all of you, it is very easy, but not all teachers, they can create the account like by themselves. Sometimes they need guidance, sometimes they need clue, help, support, kind of that. Actually, it's really easy, like 30 seconds, but again, we will meet like various users with different background, with different generation. So, and for teachers, it's really mandatory to have an account. For students, they don't have an account, but for teachers, it's really mandatory to have an account. You can imagine, like, it's not like YouTube. In YouTube, every user, they can enjoy the video even they don't have any YouTube account. In Quizizz, if you are teachers and you don't have teacher account, you cannot do anything. You will just see the homepage and you cannot do nothing. And then it is how to give them illustration, like how easy to create or use content on Quizizz. You can find your quiz on the public library, or you can create it, and we have teleport, or even you can write your question on the Excel and upload it, and etc. And then this is our great features. Maybe some of you really love meme, power ups, name factory, live leaderboard, redemption question, and others. And I think live leaderboard is something really unique. Yeah, unique. Like comparing Kahoot, I think we have more competitive and interesting leaderboard. And this is also what make Quizizz like really different comparing Google Form. On Google Form, the students just submit the result and then it's done. On Quizizz, like we have like live competition, like, okay, they beat us, okay, do faster, kind of that. And we also have some music. I don't know which one your favorite, but last time we have new music, I think couple months ago. I think we'll have new one in couple weeks or months. Let's see. And then, yeah, this is the lesson. One of great features on Quizizz, but not many teachers like really use it right now. So this is maybe our roles also to introduce and share to other teachers like, hey, Quizizz, we have lessons, and then it's great actually. You can optimize its features. And then reports. Quiz is a gamification, but I can say that Quiz is one of the platform that provide you a really insightful and complete data about your students' progress, right? Even we have a report on the website, on the Excel, on the PDF, and it is really easy to see what is the hardest question, what is the easiest question, or you want to edit the report on the Excel, or print it, or send it to the send it to parents. It's really easy to do that, or even integrate it to Google Classroom. Even currently, we have a bit complex settings for Google Classroom because only school and district plan that the grade will be transferring to Google Classroom, but yeah, we can be integrated to Google Classroom. We have some differentiation between basic and super users. It is not really a thing because even we always change the policy about super, what is super, what is basic features, kind of that. But keep in mind, that we have differentiation between basic plan and super plan, and keep in mind also we always change the policy. Even sometimes, I have to tell you, even sometimes on the team they change the policy, and I just know it like in some days or in some weeks, because we change it like routinely, like maybe in every month we change the policy. So that's why maybe you realize,
Hey,
sometimes.
so the links that you have shared here, are these the only quizzes that have been used, or like one quiz which you have shared, has it been used multiple times or something?
Did you ask me, Satya?
I just wanted one confirmation. So these links which you have shared with me, these are the only ones, right? Like no other link was used to
Yeah.
join, basically.
Yeah. I think Satya on call. Okay. We will skip this one. Okay, skip that. This is some our new features. I will just skip it out. I know you already know it. Audio response, video response, draw, live whiteboard, spin. We are already using it. And then upload image as an answer. Student level reporting. For you that use class features or Google Classroom integration, we can see the student progress or class progress. Do they score is increase, decrease, kind of that. And then, I know all of you already know the features that I explained, but actually for this session and for the upcoming session until Friday, I want to tell you actually like my experience, like when we conduct training or webinar, what is the common issue and how to tell this feature, how to explain these features. So usually even like in Southeast Asia, after I explain about Quizizz, I demonstrate the lesson that I made. If you realize that we just launched the new BTS icebreaker quiz, and maybe you see the solar system. So the solar system is I created this lesson, and even some content I picked from some trainers in Southeast Asia. But when before we like continue our session, it is good to make them impress. Yeah, like this is quiz. It is cool, right? Kind of that. Because most of teachers, they only think like quiz is only quiz, play it, fun, and done. Show them like no, we have a lot. So make them enthusiastic and interested to continue the session until the end. And then yeah, this is the pictures that I take from Google. This is also, and this is the sample of video, yeah. For example. Okay, where is not played? Oh, I think there is something wrong. I don't know what's wrong.
The leading theory. Do we have any proof? Well,
yeah, that's how it's played. And then we can integrate many platform, yeah, to the lesson. For example, oh yeah, for example, this one, I integrate a website from NASA, yeah, and not NASA. Oh yeah, NASA. Sorry, it is a long time ago. And this is real time Earth, yeah. So we can see like right now, it is in. I think it is in. Yeah, it is in Southeast Asia. It is evening, and this is yours this morning. So it is real time. And then I think some of you know word wall. Let's play. Let's play some seconds. And it looks like seamless, yeah, like really good integration. Maybe most of users, they don't know that it is using word wall. Very curious. And oh my god, I already edited and it is useless because there is a title there. It's really easy because previously it is in Bahasa Indonesia, but Arati edit it, and then yeah, it's become useless, yeah, because we have to sense, but there's an answer there. Anyway, yeah, but you can see like it is really seamless. Yeah, and the next is Padlet. Maybe some of you a bit familiar with Padlet, but even I don't think like English teachers really use it. And even we can put Google Street, yeah. This is Houston, yeah. And then
Omar, can I ask a question?
yeah, sure.
Like when
Right.
you insert the link on the slide presentation, it automatically, it doesn't come up as the URL for the site. It appears this site as it is here, the way
Yeah.
you're showing us, yeah?
Yeah. There is a trick for that.
I was going to say, because, you know, like I never really tested it. I should
Yeah.
actually.
We have.
But like when you insert a link on the Google presentation, it doesn't show us the page of the website. It shows just as the link.
Yeah,
But
link.
for what I can see here, it shows us the actual image of the site. Yeah.
Yeah. You are right. So there are two things. The first one is not every website we can integrate to Quizizz. That's one thing. But many websites we can, including Google Slide, Google Form. I will show you the Google Form, Padlet, WordWall, Wordclap, and others. But the point is we need to get the embed link, not the address link. I will show you how to get that. Actually, we will learn how to create this kind of lesson, like integrate, putting GIF and others on Friday. Yeah. So I want to make all of you wait till Friday. No. Because currently today we will discuss a very basic things of main features. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, that's the answer, Alex. But thanks for the question. And let's answer one question more. Okay, Mars is farther from the sun than Mars is farther than true or false? Okay. And it's sensitive. Not yet. Sure. Okay, false. And most of you right. Wow, interesting. And Andrea Espindola. So, what is your answer? Oh, true. Yeah, that's fine. You are English teacher. Alex, not. Andrea Espindola, what is your answer? Okay, or Steve. I think Steve haven't answered yet, yeah, because mine was false. Can you introduce yourself to others, perhaps?
Sure. I don't know. Should I use the mic?
Yeah, you should use mic.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't here for the beginning. I had a meeting, but hi, my name is Andrea. I am an English teacher here in Brazil. I've been working as an English teacher for 9 years, and I've been working with Quizizz for a little while, especially as a teacher, using it for games. But I see now that we have a lot more than just games, right? Yeah, and
What is
here
your
I am
favorite
in the
features?
trainer program. What?
What is your favorite features on Quizizz?
What my what
Your
now?
favorite features like teleport, lesson, or meme features.
Oh, features. Yeah, I just really love the memes in between. There was this one time that I was actually screen shooting like all of the memes because I thought they were really good. The puns and the jokes. So I really like it. I love the power-ups, right? I think it's really fun and it's different. We don't have that in Kahoot, right? So I really like it. And overall, I've always thought that Quizizz was better than Kahoot because, power-ups and memes. So yeah,
Are you
that's pretty much
previously
it.
use Kahoot, then migrate to Quizizz, or you use Quizizz like a very long
What?
time? Are you like Kahoot users like many years ago and then changed to Quizizz recently, or?
Yeah, I used Kahoot before because I think it was the only one available at the time. And then when we went into the pandemics, I started to feel the need for more than Kahoot. So then I found Quizizz, found Bamboozle, some other websites like WordWall, and they really helped me through teaching online and everything. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Did I pronounce your name correct, or how to pronounce your name?
Yes, Andrea.
Andrea. Okay, Andrea. Okay. Welcome and thanks to join. And we have another question. Let's see. I'm just curious, like, will Alex correct, right? It's good for Alex to like thinking about it first. Genesis and Rebecca like answer it like very fast. But let's see, did they correct or? Yeah, Steve. Okay. Let's see. Let's get it wrong. So 2% get it right. Who get it right? Oh, okay. You need to refresh then, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's happened. But that's fine. Who get it right?
I got it right.
This is, with sorry, Rebecca. Yeah? Oh, Rebecca, you're right. And is it Genesis also? Because 2% get it right.
Yes, I also get it right.
Oh, fantastic. Like both of you like answer it like very fast and get it right. So congratulations. Yeah, there are 3, yeah. Earth, Neptune, and Uranus. What is your answer, Alex?
Sorry. I guess 2 planets were blue. But that because there was not an option for 1, because I only thought the Earth was blue, you know, and I was like, okay, so I don't have an option for 1, so my next best guess was going to be 2, but I have no idea which other planet is blue. I'm super up to date with my science studies, right?
That's fine. I have one more quiz after the session. It is maybe become like your redemption, but let's see. So I have one more surprise before we continue. This is Google Form. It looks like very basic Google Form, right? But please fill your full name. For example, Umar Abdul Aziz. Fill with your names, please. And then today dates, yeah. 16 August. My first name or your nickname and your email. Make sure that you type it correctly, and then your teacher name. You can write my name here, or for example, I write Satya names here. Satya S. And then send. And then I have a bit surprised. So all of you will get like a certificate, but it is fun certificate, you know, the training certificate on your email, like this one. And it is about the space, like, thank you, you already learned about the lesson. Oh, I forget to change the ASEAN flag, yeah. So in Southeast Asia, I have time to teach the participant, the instructors, how to create the certificate and then integrate it to Google Form and put it to our lesson. Maybe it's kind of gimmick, yeah, I have to admit, but sometimes it's fun. Like after we conduct session and we give like a funny certificate, like thank you for joining, or like, yeah, you will be go to the space kind of thing. Yeah, because yeah, it is it is the word that I write. Keep your dream high as the sky kind of. And then Okay, thank you. We still have we still have 1 hour more this morning, but if you wanna be quick, I can be quick. But anyway, is there any questions so far before we continue? But this is the lesson that I always use, yeah, for my trainings or webinar purpose in Southeast Asia. And yeah, I'm keep improving. Like when we have new features, I put to my lessons, and if I have feedback, I even like for this lesson I edit some because there are some Latin America context. So yeah, that's how usually I start the training, the webinars. Of course, I will give you the link, yeah, the lesson, if you want to. Yeah, I will give you the link right now, and I will share on the WhatsApp either. If you wanna like really use it, you can just like the content or save to your collection or bookmark the link. And if you wanna print, you can print.
Omar, this quiz is not on private, it's on public. Yeah, so if I search for it, I can find it on the platform, right?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, search on Quizizz is a bit sucks, yeah. I mean, if you like copy paste the title, sometimes irrelevant content will appear. So sometimes it is a bit hard to find an exact content that we are looking for. So it's better to save or like the content. Yeah. Actually, if you familiar with the Zoom, you can see like YouTube or live logo on the top, and you can click. It will direct you to the YouTube. But you don't need to worry about that. I can share the YouTube link, yeah, for that. Okay, that's how I start the training, and then yeah, we expect that you also will do more or less the same things. Even maybe you will find again the better method that will work on your country. But yeah, that's how we always start with about quizzes and introduce yourself, and then try to know your participant. Actually, I have a question about like which grade are you, like are you a teacher in elementary, middle school, high school, kind of thing, or how do you know Quizizz, and are you Quizizz new users, power users, kind of that's kind of questions. But I skip that part because we already know each other. But the point that know the audience is really important, because it's really different when we, for example, like in Indonesia, for instance, if I have webinar with kindergarten teachers, it will be very different webinar if I conduct training for university lecturers. Not because the universities they more tech heavy, no, but sometimes we need different method, different perspective, kind of that. So yeah, the point, know your audience, know your participants. That's really important. And then again, to implement it, for example, we type Quizizz incorrect, Google will correct us. So that's how I show about it. And then never assume that again every teachers they can create quizzes by themselves. So usually I always demonstrate how to create quizzes from scratch. But I know the problems, your email already have quiz account, right? And we cannot demonstrate how to create quizzes. The alternative, if you have other emails, you can take a screenshot, like how to use Quizizz, or we can create using dummy email. So I will show you how. So click sign up for free, and then just click any email, like for example, Umar blah 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 at gmail.com. So actually this is dummy email, this is fake email. Yeah. If you send an email to this email, it will undeliver, but it is only to show them like how to create Quiz account. But keep in mind, if they have Google account, actually it's better for them to click Google or Microsoft. Okay, and select school and select teachers. I know it's really easy, but sometimes, I don't know, maybe some of teachers is not really easy. And then that's it. It's really easy, right? And then after we already create the account, the first thing that they need to check is change the language. It is not really mandatory to change the language, yeah, but based on our data, even like most of our teachers are English teachers, like in Vietnam or Thailand, yeah, they prefer to use their local language than using English. I mean, let's say in Brazil, even most of your audience, they are English teachers, but you can see your audience. I mean, do you think they more comfortable to use English or Portuguese or Spanish outside Brazil? Yeah? If your audience they're more comfortable to demonstrate with English, we can demonstrate with English. If they comfortable with the local language, so we also need to change to local language. But because some of you also help us to improve our translation, somehow sometimes I also encourage you to use your local language, because if you find some error, some words that need to be improved, it will be easy to find out. Like me, I really comfortable using English, but I always use Indonesia as Quizizz settings, because when we have new features or error translation, I can improve it, fix it quickly. Go to settings and change the language. Yeah. For example, we will use Espanol. Okay. Yeah. In Brazil, I think a bit same then. Yeah. They are not really good in English. Indonesia, it's really bad. In Indonesia, like it's really few teachers or even people that they can understand English. It can be said like in Indonesia, generally person only know English like yes or no and I love you. It's very basic things. Anyway, so again, demonstrate how to create quiz account and then change the language if it is needed. And then never ever start with create quiz. No, because again, assume that teacher is not as good as you, and they also maybe not really interested with all Quizizz features. So start with a very basic, very main feature of Quizizz. And to make it easy, you can demonstrate how to find public quiz that they can use instantly. For example, they are English teachers, present tense, for example. And then we have filters. Don't forget about that. And then, for example, we want to choose this. Yeah, it looks like simple, but let's explore every button, every features on this page. Yeah. For example, save, to save the quiz that could be relevant and maybe we can use it in the features, not only once, and like it also. And then print in developing countries, yeah, like us. Sometimes because teachers, maybe the teachers, they have device or interconnection, but the student, they don't have, so they can print out the content. And then one button that not every teacher also realized, that we have preview, yeah. It's really,
Hey, Umar, so sorry to interrupt. So Alessandra had it out wherein if the teachers can co-create the quiz or a lesson, if you can just show the share option, a bit more on it, then that would be helpful.
sorry, what do you mean?
Alessandra had it out if teachers can co-create a particular quiz. So I believe that's possible just by sharing it. Yeah, if you can just show it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we can share also. But to share, we need to copy the link, yeah, or type their email here, and then yeah, just copy the link, and then I a bit forget, like, is it basic features for the co-creation? Because currently it is basic features, Satya.
I believe
I mean, if let's say
the school
Alex
and
is
district.
super users, but her friends is basic users, I'm not really sure that her friends.
Yeah, so even I have to check it, but as per my knowledge, both Super and School and District account has an added benefit in terms of sharing. Yes, it's also possible under Basic, but there are more features available under Super and School and District, particularly regarding the sharing feature. Probably we can just make sure we clear this better tomorrow in the session. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just asking there, because when I thought when we share the quiz, the other teacher would just get a copy of it, but it wouldn't necessarily be able to edit and add information to that quiz. I thought of it not in the use that Satya suggested, which actually would be very helpful, but I thought, I don't know, Andrea said she's in Brazil. I don't know, Rebecca, are you in Brazil too? Yeah, because I even thought, for if we're going to make the training session for the teachers, the three of us could work together in planning and building this on Quizizz. So my original thought was to having the three of us as co-authors of the same quiz, so we could work simultaneously on that to develop kind of the same training session, if that's interesting for Rebecca and Andrea, of course.
Anyway, so all of you, we will give you the School and District account, yeah, like this one. It is higher than the regular Super that you have. And then with this plan, we can create the content together. So for that, you don't need to worry about it. For the training purpose. So that's the answer. Alex.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a small confirmation. I just checked the School and District account, and yes, when you click on share under the School and District account, you have this editor access option that you can give. If you can just hop back to the School and District account, probably it would be clear.
For example, this one. If
no, if you can just go to your School and District account, yeah. If you can just share it, yeah. So here we can have
only view or edit. So for the
yeah. And also, like I just read, only if the other user also has a Super account, only then they will be able to co-edit or co-author, become co-authors basically.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So the person who creates let's say we are working on the training lesson, we are preparing for the other teachers, and we can just have let's say Rebecca opens the quiz, she can add just then my email, Andrea's email, put the option there, the feature we can edit, so we can all simultaneously work on it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just
Yes,
to
you
do.
are right, Alexander.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so okay, thanks Alex for the question. And tell them also, if we use others' content, at least, yeah, we can preview it, previous like exercising, yeah, I just test it as students, or at least read the question and the answer, yeah, because anyone can create quiz on Quizizz, and sometimes maybe they write it correctly, or maybe they answer key is not really correct. So yeah, just make sure that we have a proper quiz to give to our students. And then we have many feature, many method. Yeah, there's like instructor based, classic, assign homework. Usually, I will explain about homework first, and then explain about how to operate the deadline. And then the point is, let's assume again our audience, they are really like not really understand about quiz at all. Tell them in the first place, like, you don't need to really worry about the settings that a lot. You can imagine, right? Like new teachers and then new quiz users, and they see a lot of settings. Maybe they get confused, and maybe, okay, it is not for me. Maybe they think about it. It can be said that if they confused, they can just focus on the deadline. Just put the deadline that they want, and then just assign. Why? Because even we have lots of settings here, but the default settings on Quizizz, it is good. I mean, you don't need to change it. You can play with it. But we have a lot of settings. If you want to customize your game, you can customize your game. But again, if you want to make it simple, you can just assign it. Don't worry about that. And actually, all of you already understand what is the difference between all of the settings. Yeah. For example, the participant attempt is really important because sometimes I have question about can my students play the quiz even they don't have quiz account? The answer is, it could be yes, it could be no. It could be yes if you choose unlimited, but it could be no if we're limiting the attempt, like 1, 2, kind of that. And adaptive question bank, I think all of you already know this one. Let me know if I need to explain it. Yeah. I just want to make it as simple as that, the explanation. Extra life, it is for the reorder and match order question. Yeah, match question, the new question type. And then this also very simple. The meme, we can choose the meme that we want to use, or even we can create our own meme. We can discuss it on the third session, yeah, on Thursday, and assign. And then yeah, done. It's really easy. It's really easy. And usually I always use link, yeah, copy link rather than the game code. The game code is quite complex, yeah, because students have to open the web first and then put the game code. I always use the copy link if we don't have Google Classroom. If we have Google Classroom or others, I will have the others. And then yeah, that's how we use quiz for the homework. And then for the, wait a minute, for the live game, usually I will show my quiz and then we'll play together with them. Wait a minute, which Wait. Okay, for now, is there any question before we continue? I'm looking for my quiz. Okay, this one. So far so good. Okay. Okay, and yeah, live quiz. And it can be said, okay, we have team classic test, yeah. It's really depend on how many times we have on the super trainers that you will conduct, or maybe, yeah, we can discuss how many session that we will have. But let's say if we disseminate or conduct a short training, 30 minutes, 1 hours, we don't need to like explain all method, all mode, yeah, because we don't have time for that. We can just go for the classic. And okay, we'll play. And currently we have live reaction, yeah. And this is my favorite music. Okay, please join. Yeah, please join, guys. This is a little game. I hope Alex get better scores for this game. But the question is very interesting. Based on the ages, I think Genesis will win, yeah, because I think Genesis is the youngest teachers or the youngest among us. Are you in 20 something, Genesis? If you don't mind.
Yeah, I am 22 years
Wow,
old.
you're so young. You're so young. Sate is 25. I'm 27. Is there any one of you that younger than 22? I don't think. Okay, who is winner?
I wish I were younger than 22.
It is Andrea, winner. Is you? Is it? Or Satya? Satya, you can join. I'm also curious. Oh, you are
Yeah,
26.
I'll join too. Yeah.
Yeah, please join Satya. I bet you will not winning this for sure. I like quizzes because actually I'm a really competitive person. Like for any purpose, like when we have competition like in school, like I will like really struggle like to win the competition. And quiz, I think it's really fit with the competition person like me. Okay, someone threatened become. Is it you?
Yeah. Anyways, if I lose the game, it would be like you lost again, right?
Can all of you like give some reaction? I just want to see like how the reactions works. My reaction, okay, this one. Alex, Rebecca, Satya. Okay.
Yeah, I gave it too.
Okay, ready, yes? Steve, are you there, Steve? If you want to join, Steve, please join. Okay, we'll start, yeah. One thing that I think we need to improve to volume control, yeah, because on Quizizz the music is only on or off, yeah. Okay, Rebecca is leading. Come on, Genesis. It's like really you. Oh, you Jose right now. Because on my experience, the youngest teachers always win, yeah. I think Alex start complaining about the quiz, like, oh my god. But sometimes, Alex, sometimes teachers, they win this quiz because their children help them. Like, they will ask their son or daughter, what is the answer? What is the answer? Okay, my assumption is right. Okay, as I assume also Satya is really bad, you know. Even
I have
Alex
zero
do it
idea about
better.
what this is actually.
I don't know what is movie or animation that Satya was. I think in India they have like Krishna, Satya. Do you know
I wish
Krishna?
I borrowed the quiz links beforehand from you, which I did a mistake.
But in Indonesia we have many child movie from India actually, Satya. But we watch a lot, not only from India. So anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch the Minions, the Despicable Me, the latest one, Andrea? No, I don't think so. Oh, I haven't. Okay, maybe we need to give them. But I think the cinema no longer available, yeah, for that. Yeah, the only thing you know only banana, yeah. Okay, the third one, Rebecca Hussein Hennessy's. Congratulations for Hennessy's. Like, and yeah, and it is also, you also can consider whether you wanna localize the content. Actually, in Southeast Asia, I localized. So in, for example, in Southeast Asia, we have a movie from Malaysia, and it's really popular. It is Upin Ipin. Maybe some of you ever heard that. That's one thing. But the point, if you want to change the movie or the characters to more familiar, you can do it, or you can just change the language also. That's also works. I mean, again, the point, the good session, the good training is to adapt, yeah, the adapt with the audience. Even, as you know, I edit some question to make sure it is fit for you, because again, for some question is really Southeast Asia, I delete it because I know all of you will not get it correct, maybe only Genesis. But yeah, what is it? Just what is it? Oh, is it? Oh, this is the reaction. Can all of you click the reaction? I just curious. The reaction, live reaction. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I because this is how I can see how the features work, right? Because if I just do by myself, I don't know how this works, even it's testing. Yeah, and sometimes it is quite useful to explore the report features from the quiz or game that we just played, to give them like more like relatable moment, yeah. If you just open your old report, maybe they okay, kind of that. But if you open the report that we just played, yeah, it's more relate, I think, like more relevant. Oh, this is the question that I just answers, kind of that. Oh, this is when I get it wrong, kind of that. And on Quizizz, currently we have a very complex evaluation report. We have points, we have accuracy, and even we still have score, yeah. But the point of points, the thing of points, actually, it is in response the teacher demand about the customization of the point for every question. Sometimes teachers, one question should be have higher point, some question a lower point or ungraded, kind of that. So to accommodate that things, we have customized points. But if we don't have customized points settings on the question, we can just see the accuracy. But it's really important. I mean, in Southeast Asia, sometimes teachers don't know how to, even before we have points, teachers know that quizzes only have score. They don't know that we have accuracy. So they never use quizzes for assessment because score is not really implementable for assessment. You got thousands, hundreds. How to convert it to the accuracy, to the grading, because gradings, the maximum is only 100. Anyway, so we can download as Excel, yeah. And it's really complete and editable, customable. Wait a minute, customable report. We have 4 sheets here, and even we can know what is the device that they use. For example, okay, I know Jose use Mac, other use, oh yeah, Satya also use Mac. It's not really important, but yeah, we know that. And how many seconds? Like Kinesis completed less than 30 seconds. Wow, amazing. Yeah, it's really amazing. And then Jose 32, Rebecca 37, Alex almost 1 minute, 53, Steve 30. The winner is Andrea. I think Andrea 40, about 40, and Satya almost 1 minute, 58. And we can see like how many seconds that they need. For example, Genesis. See a bit thing about the game, yeah. Is it PUBG is not really popular in Ecuador, Genesis?
It is popular, but
But you
I
didn't
don't
play
do
it yet.
games.
And I think it is like
I don't
male
game.
games, yeah, more like male games that female. Anyway, but yeah, so because sometimes like in Google Form, you just know that okay, students get it correct or incorrect, yeah. But on quiz we can see like how many seconds or even minutes that they spend to answer the questions, and it's really funny. Alex think 20 seconds about the penguin and she get it wrong. It is about private, yeah. Not private. What's the leaders? I forget the answer. Anyway, on PDF also, on the PDF, I prefer to choose all participant report because this is the most complete format of report, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, this one, even we have like individual reports for every person. How come you still get it wrong? Yeah, Grizzly is the brown, the brown. I think it's in English, right? But I know maybe you are just confused. But let's see. So the question tabs is to explain like in which answer that sometimes the participant get it wrong or correct. For example, number 1 we see it is per, and the others answer Sandy. Yeah. No one answer Puff or Dora. Yeah. I think it's really fatal if you answer Dora. Yeah. It's from different series. And then what is the name of this boy band? Wow, I'm a bit surprised, yeah, because I think Koreano is not really hype in Latin America, but all of you get it correct. And then the games, yeah, Counter-Strike also FPS, but yeah, it is not. It is PUBG. Counter-Strike, you will play it on the PC, yeah, or laptop, not the mobile. And this Grizzly. is ice bear, is panda, pen, and this is, I forget what is the name of koala. Nom. I think grizzly is from US. Have you ever watched the We Bear Bears, Alex? Or is it played in Brazil? Like,
I've never seen it.
or replica? So no one in Brazil, like no television in Brazil have We Bear Bears, yeah. Or maybe they have, but you didn't watch it. Which one, Rebecca?
Yeah, I don't think yeah, it's probably on some streaming, but I've never seen it.
Oh yeah. You can find it on the Netflix actually, but yeah, maybe there's others that more interested for all of you. Okay. And then okay, this Bob. And then anyway, yeah, we can discuss. But sometimes when we start with the interesting question, kind of this, it will, yeah, maybe some of you think that we will have quiz features question. It is too heavy, yeah. We can just enjoy the session using the yeah, with very enjoyable topic. And then let's see what is the first one. Okay, there is no hardest question. Yeah, we have 3. And this is the text that maybe some of you not really aware, because we can customize the text. Yeah, for example, for this question I have this is the movie from US and movie from global, yeah, or outside US, and I want to see that most of you cannot understand the movie or animation from US, because if it is from global, 80% above, you get it correct. When it is from US, like about 69% of you correct. So it's better, you have better perspective on the global. It is something, again, it is very good features for the text, yeah, but based on our data, not every, it's really few teachers who use it. You can consider to explain these features, even it is super, yeah, but just explain because it's really important. Yeah, that's the first session. If you have, what is escandalosos? The we bear bears, Genesis.
Yes, here in Ecuador we know bears as escandalosos. It's like other name.
Okay.
Completely different.
Oh, completely different, yeah. And they speak Spanish, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Okay. I just curious how the Spanish version will look like. Okay. Anyway, guys, so this is our first session. We talk about the main features. It's really basic. I know all of you already know everything on the first session. I know, but again, I just want to give you the perspective about the how usually we conduct the trainings, and then what is the difficulties that the participants have. Sometimes when we have participants that they create the wrong account, for example, they create the student account or the corporate account, you can collect their email and then give the email to me or Satya, and we can change the email. But we cannot do it like in seconds, yeah. We can, but sometimes we also work on other things anyway. But I will show you. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the student dashboard looks like, yeah. So if you see your participant dashboard looks like this. If you can see instructor dashboard on the top, you can ask them to click it. back to the teacher side, teacher dashboard, because sometimes they confuse how to back to the teacher dashboard. But if they on this dashboard and there is no instructor dashboard option here, it means they are student account. So we need to convert their account to the teacher's account. Or if they account don't have classes, yeah, usually they are corporate account. Sometimes teachers, they just curious and they maybe think, if I choose corporate account, maybe I will have better features. Maybe they think about it. They get it wrong, yeah, because if they choose corporate, they have to pay. There is no free option for the common for the corporate. So we have to also change the account to the teachers anyway. So yeah, is there anything that we want to discuss or any question for the next for tomorrow? We will explore about quiz creation, and then the third session we will have about extra features, yeah, like meme collection, classes, and others. And the last we will learn about the lessons, yeah. Again, I want to make it fast. Even like for this session, I assume we can have 2 hours, but if we can finish earlier, that's totally fine. And like if you want to come late, it is fine, but let me know earlier. And then if you also want to leave or hop off first or earlier, that's also fine, because we can see the recording, yeah, the stream. Yeah, any question? Let's see. Okay, I will send you the background, yeah. Maybe tomorrow we will have the session with the background, so it will be more fancy maybe. So any question? Hansis, Rebecca, Jose, Steve, Andrea, or what is your first impression for my first session? Like, is it too fast? Is it too slow? Is it too long? Please guys, any feedback so I can improve better for the upcoming session. Anything? Rebecca, maybe do you have any feedback how you enjoy our session, or what is on your head right now? I don't know. Any talk, anything, just say anything. Did you say something? Okay, that's fine. Genesis, perhaps, is there any how about your holiday actually? You just
Oh, it was great. Thanks for asking. Also, I don't have any questions. I think I use quizzes like in I don't know, versus what you have done right now. I think I use quizzes by like really basic, because I didn't know a lot of the features that we have available in quizzes, especially the one with Warwall, because I usually use like quizzes on one hand and Warwall in the other hand. But I didn't know I could like mix them up. So I was amazed by that.
okay. So I have shared the background, yeah, for tomorrow. So and I'm not force everyone, but if you can set up your your place tomorrow, and we can have pictures together tomorrow. It will be great actually. But let's see tomorrow. And yeah, have a nice day. It is still morning, right? Your time. Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. The virtual connection we will discuss on Friday, Steve. See you on Friday then. Bye bye all.